Some clips on the internet really make you wonder, are people actually this shameless? Today we're checking out some jaw-dropping moments that have everyone asking, what am I watching? Brace yourself. This one's crazy to watch.
I feel like I'm always coming on here to tell you guys that I'm not wearing any underwear.
Huh?
And today's one of those days. I am not wearing any because I only packed 7 pairs for my trip to Costa Rica.
We really didn't need to know that.
And I decided to stay a couple extra days, so all of the ones that I have are dirty. And I'm not about to be one of those girls that wears her dirty underwear. I'm not gonna do the thing where you turn them inside out and wear the other side because, well, needless to say, my bubblegum girl is a bit stinky compared to all the rest.
What the f is this piece of sh**?
Now I just lost my appetite thanks to what she said.
She can really produce quite the odor, especially in this humid, hot weather of Costa Rica. But considering that I'm wearing a dress that goes very close to Miss Bubblegum, I have to be very careful.
Something is fishy about this situation, if you catch my drift.
With how I maneuver my body, maneuver my legs, because she could be exposed at any given second. She's so ready to make her leap out into the world, so I'm just gonna tuck her in and carry on with my day.
Meanwhile,
Honestly, it is really stinky, unfortunately. It's in my genetics,
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
especially like after I sweat,
I wonder how her previous boyfriends felt when finding out about this the hard way.
which I'm a really sweaty girl. I sweat a lot. So yeah, she is a little bit stinky down there.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Even when guys go down on me, I like check in with them a lot. I'm like, are you okay? Are you okay down there? Like, is it tasting all right?
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
Never go down, brothers. Keep your chin up.
And bless their hearts, they're usually like, oh yeah, I'm having the time of my life. I'm feasting on her. But like, I can't kiss you afterwards. Like, that's how much I don't like the taste and smell of my own girl. But you know what they say, the hottest girls have the stinkiest.
If you're on a diet and feel hungry, just watch this, and you will instantly lose your appetite.
So,
Remember shame and embarrassment. I miss those days when people kept these things to themselves out of respect. The smell will ruin the mood. I agree with that. Yet I don't blame her if it's a medical condition, but her sharing it in this way is just too much.
I am getting so much hate for this, so I am going to explain why I only change my pad once a week when I am on my period.
I beg your pardon?
Okay,
It's okay. You don't have to explain. We would rather not.
we all know how expensive pads and tampons are, okay? We all know. Every month, 12 times out of the year for 5 to 7 days, we get our period. It's just, some of us have a heavy flow, some of us have a lighter flow. I tend to be in the middle. I'm right there in the middle. So, I use one pad for the whole week. One, that is it.
Okay, I take it back. This video wins first place compared to the previous clip.
I will put that on, and then I will grab a roll of toilet paper. And I am able to save, okay, by using this roll of toilet paper.
What?
Okay, so you put your pad on, and you can use however much toilet paper you want. It depends how much you want to waste, okay?
You can be cheap on many things and it's your life to decide, but it's not smart to be cheap about hygiene. It could lead to health issues.
You can fold it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, whatever you want to do. And then you just place it on there. You can put like 5 different squares if you have a heavier flow. I am telling you, you will save so much money. I save over $200 a year by only changing my pad once a week.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
I'm getting so much hate for this, telling me that I'm disgusting and da 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 da. What does it matter to you how many times I change my pad?
If you share something with the public, at least be ready for their opinions to come back at you.
Ew, you don't wash your clothes. So disgusting and unsanitary. Alright, so 1, it is not disgusting. 2, it is not unsanitary. So I'm going to show you step by step how it is that I clean my clothes. So I've gone ahead and gotten this shirt from the laundry basket. It's dirty.
I wonder why the shirt has a brown stain. I'd rather not know.
So we're going to go ahead and just spread it out. So first things first, I get disinfectant spray. So I get, and it says kills 99% of bacteria.
You serious?
So this is not unsanitary at all. So I'm just going to get this and spray it, right? And I go ahead and I flip it. And that's already killing all the germs, so we're good on that. All right. And then sometimes I spray it with Febreze. I have the fig and plum scent, or I just do Odoban eliminates odors disinfectant. So I don't know, today I feel like lavender, you know.
That's dangerous because once the person wears it, the chemicals would still be there on his skin.
I want to smell like lavender today. So to take away the smell, I just gotta open it, spray, spray. All right. And then usually I just let it air dry, or if I'm in a rush and I need to wear this shirt, I just go ahead and throw it in the dryer. And that is how I clean all my clothes, no washer needed.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands, I think when I was in college.
Huh?
Was it college for you? I don't know. That's when I remember it, because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, 1, I don't think it does anything.
No.
To actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
She most likely wasn't paying attention in class to claim that washing hands is useless.
I do wash if I go number 2.
They didn't used to wash them back in like way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom out in the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases.
Police! Police! Help!
Just because everyone doesn't wash their hands doesn't make it okay.
Tired!
You tired? What? You ain't done nothing.
I don't care. I'm taking my nap.
Like, this don't make no sense. It's just nasty in here. And you,
I'm done talking. That's it. I'm done.
like, this don't do it.
Conversation is over.
Like, this don't. It's really. I don't know what to do.
This room looks like a tornado passed. I wouldn't want to imagine the smell.
I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch tonight, cause
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna sleep on the couch and come in and clean this up.
I'm sleep on the couch.
What's that? Oh, I thought that was a.
Give me 5
Oh, all this stuff everywhere. You got Chipotle.
I need $20. I gotta go to the store later.
I wouldn't be surprised if a rat lived in that place because of the food and trash all over the floor.
I don't know what to say. I just don't.
You got 20.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't know what to say. This is really outrageous.
Happy Valentine's to you too.
Yeah, right.
What you get me?
You
worried about the
I
wrong
ain't
thing.
get you nothing. You ain't getting nothing if you need to clean up.
He needs to get her someone to clean that mess. It's not healthy to sleep there anymore.
You think you deserve something because you ain't clean. Don't make no sense. You got stuff right here too. You ain't even fed the cat or nothing. Don't make no sense.
What the f was that?
What is that?
I thank God every day for being a man able to use the bathroom standing. And if I have to do the second thing, I wait till I'm home.
This what I be talking about. Like, these bathrooms be so nasty. You females are so nasty. Why would you leave that on the toilet like that. It makes no sense. And I have no choice but to come and use the public restroom because I work outside. It makes no sense. And then they left pee all over the toilet. I'm getting out of here. I'm a hoe.
Listen, the amount of women that I see in public that don't wash their hands after using the bathroom is really concerning.
Washing hands is essential, or you're risking getting many harmful bacteria that would annoy you downstairs, especially at nighttime.
What is something that all women do but don't admit to?
Reusing the same bra over and over again and never washing it, especially if it's their favorite bra.
Why do you think women do that?
Because it's so comfortable, and like you don't want to use any other bra when you're like, don't want to break the cycle.
Yeah. So why do you think a lot of women don't like wash them and like just whack it on straight away, like without washing?
Because you can't really tell, like you can't really smell it, or like no one can tell that it's dirty, so it's easy to hide.
Some people understand being clean in a wrong way. They think we do it to not be judged by others. But in reality, it's for the health.
Gross things you probably didn't know girls did. Or should I say don't do. Look, when it comes to actually washing our bras, we barely do that. The only reason I'd wash a bra is if I saw dirt on it, it got messy, or it started to smell. Until that point, I'm not doing it. It could be weeks, it could be months, possibly years.
Oh, hell no!
And I know I'm not alone in this.
I don't even get up and wash the stuff off. You know what I'm talking about, girl. I go to sleep with that crust on me. At 52, it ain't like when you used to be 20, you could jump up, get in the shower, wash your hair, and come back smelling fresh. Girl, I go to sleep crusty.
Jesus Christ.
I can never imagine someone going to sleep without taking a shower or cleaning after going to the bathroom.
I can barely make it. I can barely make it after a session. Where'd that lady go that said she been married 7 years? After 7 years, tell the truth. You going to sleep crusty too. Crusty, stuck together. Wake up that stuck together.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Girl, 52, so you know I'm not getting ready to get up and make no sandwich.
Age is never an excuse to not take care of your hygiene.
After no session, if I ain't finna get up and get in that bathtub. Honey. The way I just spit my drink out. Girl, cause you know you ain't doing it either. Girl, you gotta do that with them new that you don't know if you sharing them, you gonna catch them UTIs, girl. But when you've been with somebody for 10 years, that smell exactly the same, no matter whether you wash it in the morning or at night.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
But if you over there with Billy and Bob, you better get your ass up and get that get in the bathtub, okay?
I really feel bad for the people who are too lazy to clean or shower and have no problem sleeping like that and smelling it till they fall asleep.
My boyfriend of 7 years thought that I showered once a week until our conversation yesterday.
What do you mean by that?
Yesterday we were at a baby shower sitting together at our table, and we were just talking, and I was looking at my arms, and he realized that I had a little thing here and I was scratching at it, and he was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, I just had like a little spot here, so I squeezed it. And then I started looking at my arms and I realized I have like little freckles. I was like, oh, I think I'm getting some freckles. And then I started looking at my chest to see if I have them, and I noticed like these little red spots here. And I was like, I don't know why I've been breaking out lately. Like I've been getting these spots on my body. And then he looked at me and he goes, well, maybe you need to shower more. In my head, I was like, it's a weird thing to say. And
If only she was loyal to her shower as much as she is to that makeup kit.
I asked him, what do you mean? And he goes, once a week? And I was like, I shower every day. Why would you think I shower once a week? And he was like, well, you said you only wash your hair once a week. And I was like, I rinse my body every day. I just don't wash my hair every day.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then he said he was joking, but
I don't think she's being fully honest, because if she showered every day, she wouldn't have those spots.
like, I don't know if I really believe him. I think he really thought that I showered once a week.
Gross things that girls do that guys might not know about. Okay. Number one, when you're in the shower washing your hair or brushing your hair, you get out of the shower and you're getting changed and you feel something in between your eyes. So you feel around and you feel hair that's fallen from your head when you're in the shower, down your back and into your crack. So you grab it and pull slowly, but it low-key feels good.
Feels good.
At least they went back to clean instead of getting out anyway.
What do you mean?
Number 2, when you'd go for a swim in the ocean or the pool, and then, or go in the shower, and your hair would be wet, you'd walk around and water out of your hair. I don't know, some weirdos have said that to me, that they would swallow the water, but that's a bit messed up. But yeah, you just grab your hair, bring it around to your mouth, and out of it. I've seen girls do this.
This one just made me shocked for a full minute.
I've seen this.
Drink?
Like you water out of your hair. I've seen girls do this. Alright, number 3. Some girls, and then in brackets it says, who am I kidding? All girls, never wash their bras. Yes, it varies for some girls, but I've heard a plethora of time frames from like a week of wearing it constantly and not washing it to like up to a year. I've never noticed a girl's bra smelling.
I've never once thought about that. I suppose it's
I just
like...
thought you wash it when you wash underwear.
Exactly. But many seem not to, and it's concerning.
Before y'all get up to do any store runs, make sure y'all wash y'all mother ass. I ain't nowhere in the hell I go to the grocery store when I get on aisle 2, 3, or 4 and it smelling like somebody left their whole ass on the aisle. Like the whole aisle just smelling like perfect.
Relax.
Y'all too overgrown for that shit. And you know what's crazy? Every time I gotta go to a bathroom in a public place, in the women's bathroom, y'all got all over the toilet, piss all over the toilet like y'all y'all ain't got no penis, and your ass go in the on the toilet, not on the outside of the toilet. How you leave everywhere? That's annoying because y'all nasty.
I never understand it either. How do people leave public toilets in bad shape? It's just cruel because someone else will use it. So be considerate.
I don't understand. It be like the females be way more nastier than the males now. Damn! Y'all too overgrown for that shit. And yes, I'm pissed off because I ain't nowhere in the hell. I just walk up in the store and gotta go to the bathroom and this every like y'all 1 year old. A 1 year old even know better than that.
It's true. Even kids know better than to walk away and leave the toilet messy.
Y'all are the most nasty, trifling, stanky, funky most women I've ever seen in my life.
Guys think that girls with like high body counts are gross. It's just as gross for a guy to have a high body count. It's a turn off for you, it's a turn off for us. And not that it's gross to have a high body count and it's like 50 plus, like you're worried about STD. I feel like honestly for girls too, it's less gross when I hear a girl has a high body count because I know the standard of men is much higher. And guys don't worry about protection. So true.
That's super false. We always worry about protection and being clean.
Like girls are just cleaner in general.
I don't think so.
Like they worry about protection, they worry about STDs.
No glove, no love.
Yeah.
Like serious.
Alright, I'm back. So, since I've already talked about farting and how women fart and the types of fart,
I wonder how one has an idea for a video topic like this.
let's start a little series here, okay? Let's talk about other things that women do that are absolutely disgusting that we probably would never tell you. No. Let's talk about how we all have that one bra that we want to wear every single day and we go days without washing it. And you know, like we smell it to make sure it don't stink before we put it back on.
I've heard some wore it for a year, and I can't bring myself to believe this yet.
This is one of mine. Let's also talk about how we will pluck every hair with tweezers, no matter where. We like look for ingrown hairs. It's like an addiction. What else are some things that y'all do that some of these men don't know about? Put it in the comments.
I thought my husband was the enemy because I had to change so much. That when we got married, all this stuff was coming out of me that was ugly. And instead of like, oh, maybe I'm ugly, instead I was like, you're making me ugly. It's you.
Message!
I was hearing stuff differently. Like when he would say certain things, it would take me back to my childhood.
Emotional damage.
I was used to like explosive moods, right? Because you had a parent who, both parents are like this actually, but it's either a 10.
Blaming the guy for her mood swings is unfair.
Or like, depression, right? So it was explosive. My husband would just say, hey, I don't like that you did something. I would hear, I hate you, like, you're the worst person ever.
Message!
I didn't heal. I didn't heal. And so I thought he was my enemy. And now I'm yelling at him. I'm deeply insecure. I'm also have an ego. So I'm like, you know what? I think that I should be in a marriage where someone just accepts me for all that I am. I don't have to change and I feel good about myself and you love me 24/7. You're just giving me nothing but love. I'm not feeling that way. I feel like, I feel like I have to change too much. I have to be better. And maybe this is, I told him, and this is what a narcissist says. This is who I am and I'm not going to change. If you don't accept me, then I'm not for you.
God damn it! You can't make this up!
I can't imagine what that guy has been through, and I wonder how much it took him to walk away. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.